What's up, everybody? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, Blu-rays, 4Ks, movies, and TV, the way we like to own them. Actually have them on the shelf, actually own it. So, going to be a quick video. I always say that it ends up being 20 minutes. I hope that's not the case this time. But the good thing is, it is a haul video. So I've got stuff here I'm going to open for you. I'm excited to look at it. So we have a total of 3 items here. This first one here, I already cut the box because there was a lot of tape. This comes from Mercari. It's only one item, but they boxed it very well. So let's just open it up here and see what we've got. Hopefully it's in good shape. The buyer had good feedback, so I'm hoping. It's packed very nicely. One item. Let's open this guy up. Wrapped very well. Oh, this looks like an original shipping bag. And it is My Bloody Valentine. This is the Scream Factory release. This one actually comes with the slip. Slip is in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of shelf wear to it, so they've probably had it since it came out. And they did flip the artwork, which is fine because it's what I would have done. This is a classic late 70s, early 80s horror film, slasher thing. I always remember the opening sequence in the mine with it's kind of a sexy kind of scene that's happening, but it's also scary. It starts with this Dutch angle that's real cool. It's a fun little gore fest. You know, it's not a gore, but it's a slasher. It's a blood fest. And then on the inside, we've got the DVD and the Blu-ray. Again, as I said, reversible artwork. Hoping the extras are good. This is just a movie I wanted to own. A very good scan of it, and this is supposed to be pretty good. So we'll see. I'll let you know. It's interesting, though. We've talked about collecting for profit, which I have discouraged people from doing before. Collecting for profit in media is not a good idea. You collect for the love of film first, hopefully, and then the love of the collecting. And like I said, there are people who archive and that kind of thing. Because collecting for profit is a bad idea. I wanted this, but I was not willing to pay the $35, $40, $45 I kept seeing it for on the secondhand market. Well, guess what? Scream Factory just put this out on a steelbook. So what did that do to the value of this? Well, all of a sudden I get this for $20 with slip. So there's always a new edition coming. There's always a better edition coming. Now, a 4K may be our last version, but that doesn't mean we can't get better, newer, cooler editions that have better bonus features and maybe a new scan. It could still be a Blu-ray or 4K, but a better scan, better color grading, better audio. So there's always something around the corner to devalue what you've bought. So you buy, in my opinion, you buy for love of movies. It's not an investable thing. These are not going to be antiques at some point. So anyway, very happy to finally have this in my collection. Love this movie since I was a kid, watching it on HBO. If you've seen it, let me know. Let me know. Okay, so I did talk to you guys about how I'm trying to buy from more boutique distributors, and I am doing that, but I'm going to do that mostly. But this buy 2 get 1 free from Amazon required my attention because, as I told you in my previous video, they had some great boutique options in there. So I did buy just 3, and they split the order up. I've got 2 now, and the other one's coming in a couple of weeks, actually. It's really weird. It was something that was out of print for a while and is back in print. Again, I saw this one on eBay for $60, $70. Well, it's back in print now. Same edition. So it was $27.99, but I bought it as part of this 3-for deal, so it made it much cheaper. Everything all together, I think, came out to around $20 a piece by the time it's all said and done, something like that, because I chose to buy boutique releases. You can go in there, and they have a lot of great Blu-rays for $5 a piece that you could really do well. But I wanted to up my boutique game, so Plus, there's just some good stuff out there that I've been wanting to add and haven't added in my collection yet. So I'm just going to get this guy open here. Trying to obscure my address. And see how they got them shipped here. Alright, they look good. First thing, Prince of Darkness, 4K, another Scream Factory. I think I complained a little bit about Scream Factory in my previous video too, but fact is they have great licenses. So, you know, and this one on its own I thought was very expensive. I've seen this one for $35, and that's expensive to me for what you get in comparison to other boutique distributors. Just gonna open this guy up, but it was a good price. I think $27.99. I think something like that. I can't remember exactly now. But then the buy two get one free made it better. Okay, so slipcover. This is a John Carpenter film from the 80s. Actually has Alice Cooper in it. Another great soundtrack. Just hold it up so you can read the back there. Okay, let's pull this baby out. There's the case. Get this guy open. See what we got here. On the inside, there's our Blu-ray and our 4K. Cool to have a little bit of artwork there. We have reversible art. No reversible artwork. Thank you, Scream Factory, for not going the extra mile. I mean, I guess you can argue they went the extra mile by giving us a 4K of this movie, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain they didn't even do the scan. I think it's like the other, like They Live and the other ones that are coming. They were done by Studio Canal. So all they're doing essentially is releasing them. Yeah. So Studio Canal did these scans. At any rate, happy to have John Carpenter is one of my favorite directors. It's weird. I find that he's the favorite director of a lot of movie collectors. Why do you think that is? I mean, I know he's especially mid-70s to early 90s John Carpenter, late 80s. He was just awesome. But why is it? Why do we all love him so much in the collector world? All right, last thing. This is going to be a short video. Packed up here. Nice. This came out a while back, and I really wanted it. I just haven't gotten to it. Just haven't seen. It hasn't been on my radar. There's so many things coming out. But I was aware of it when it came out, and I'm excited to have it. And that is The Last Starfighter from Arrow Video. The Last Starfighter is a 80s science fiction film about a young guy who's a very good player of a particular arcade game. And what he doesn't realize is said arcade game is actually a test to see if someone on Earth is capable of saving another planet from alien attackers. Is he the badass pilot that's going to save the day? It's campy. It's funny. I don't want to get into too much of a couple of things because I don't want to spoil it for you. But they do have to deal with him leaving Earth if he is the chosen one. And, you know, obviously in the movie he is. There's the front. This is that nice textured sort of slipcover that they've been doing for their sub limited edition releases. I like these slips. I'm most excited for this, though, that it's a new 4K scan. I think it is, you know, down compressed to 1080p, but I expect it to look quite beautiful. Maybe better than I've ever seen it, honestly, because I've just seen it on TV. Inside again. There. And what do we have on the inside? Oh, all right. So we've got a book. Of course, lots of screenshots from the film. This is wasn't expected, but honestly, I didn't pay that much attention once I saw the movie and I saw that it was a new 4K scan as I anticipated from Arrow Video that they would go the extra mile. I just knew I had to have it. This is going to be cool to look through while I watch the film. So there's that. And we also, awesome, have a poster. Let's take a look at what this poster looks like here. I'm always nervous to unfold these because you can tear them. Oh, we got original artwork there. Very cool. And the cover art from the Blu-ray package. Cool. So we've got that. There's a promotional card in here. And there is our Blu-ray. And we do have reversible artwork. I will flip it to that since what's in here is the same as the slipcover. I always like to see both artwork options when I can. So don't go into this movie if you're not familiar with it. Don't go into it looking for serious, sci-fi or even Star Wars levels of sci-fi. This is 80s cheese right here at its best. Not as good a movie, but more in common with something like Tron than, say, Star Wars. There we go. Very cool. Very cool. Make sure I've got it in there straight. So that's these pickups. I have, like I told you in my previous video, I have a lot more coming. These came really quick. Amazon has been sort of getting their stuff back together and moving pretty fast because I just ordered these Wednesday night, maybe Wednesday night I ordered. So they came very, very quick. These slips sometimes fit really tight. I won't tell you what the other one is. I'll just wait and let you see it when it comes. Because, again, like I said, a lot more things coming. Anyway, that's my pickups. Tell me what you think. Have you bought any of these? If you have, tell me what the transfers look like. You know my rule. I'm going to watch these within the next week. But if I see your comments beforehand, at least I'll have a heads up on what to expect. So that'll do it for this one. Until next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with your friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. I'll see you guys on the next one.